All right, next up, Bowman's Best, number 10. We got Joseph D with the Diamondbacks. Doc has the Braves, number 2 pick. Tim, Orioles and Red Sox. Fade out Cubs. Baby got Dak, White Sox. Cam has the Reds. Doug, Indians. Steiny, Rockies. Ken W, Tigers. Wait a minute. Oh, I'm doing it by... I was like, I know some of these guys had 2 teams for the low picks. Hold on. Not by name. Let me try this again. Aiden has Mariners, Cardinals. Brad, Rays. Cam, Reds. 22 Eckstein, A's. The Heaters, Giants. Doug has Indians, Dodgers, Nationals. Winna, Yankees. Number 1 pick. Baby got Dak, White Sox. JMVVB, Mets. Fade out, Cubs and Phillies. Joseph D, Diamondbacks. Ken Dubs, Tigers, Royals. Webbles, Angels, Brewers, and Twins. Brandon Cooks, 99, Marlins, Rangers. Doc has the Braves. Steiny, Rockies, and Blue Jays. And Tim, Orioles, Red Sox, Astros, Pirates, Padres. All right. Oh, Bowman's bestest. Christian Arroyo to start for the Giants. For the Heaters. Arroyo base rookie. When do the big bowl games start? I guess next week. Christopher Sace for the Rangers. Brandon Cooks to 99. When is the whole, like, is it Monday? Or no, that's New Year's Day. Must be like Wednesday or something. Oh no, they do on New Year's Day. Verdugo. Is it Monday for the 2 quarters semifinals or whatever? Are they called semifinals? Barreto Atomic. There's a Mackenzie Gore refractor for the Padres, Tim. Tim always ends up with the Padres, no matter where his picks are. Where did he get the Padres? Number 8. 18th pick, Padres. Bellinger best cuts. Yeah, New Year's Day. D.L. Hall for the Baltimore Orioles. Tim again. 22nd pick Orioles. Mateo. Goldschmidt. Best cuts Atomic. Moncada best cuts. Morion fan. So next up we have Contenders football, then a little hockey triple box break that'll take 15 seconds. And then a delicious Bowman mixer, and then more Contenders, then draft, then flawless, then NT, then star. Actually, a lot of the breaks at the end there are pretty quick. Ramos, Giants, both Giants autographs, Heaters. Helio Ramos base auto. Cracked Ice Rizzo. Look at that. Fade out. Rizzo Cracked Ice. Out of nowhere. That's awesome. Eloy Jimenez. Seeger Best Cuts. Frazier. Oops. Chris Davis, Atomic. When's the last time I did baseball, basketball, football? Man, I don't know. Good question. Logan Warmoth, Refractor. There's always Blue Jays, Steiny. Always Blue Jays in the banana stand. Justice Sheffield for the Yankees base auto. Winner, winner. Yeah, with Star Wars, I don't know. Moncada and Odor, Atomic mirror image. Ken Griffey Jr. Best Cuts. I think mostly that doesn't happen because of there's not a lot of hockey. But we've been doing a lot of football and basketball lately. Whoa. Just smashed my camera. Well, I got 4 hours left. I don't know how far I can make it. What do you think, Omni? How many breaks does 4 hours look like? Tavin Smith, did you guys see the story about him paying off his parents' mortgage? Pretty cool. Joseph D. And a Quentin Holmes. Doug's Indians. Kristen Stewart, Ian Happ, Rankin rookies. Atomic Brett Phillips, Adam Hazley to 250. There've been like no numbered parallels yet. That was the first one. That's a good judge. And Helio Ramos Refractor now. Look at the Giants. Heaters. You know his parents deserve it. They had to go to like, you know how many, I mean you guys probably know better than I do. Oh, Alex Bregman is the monochrome and it's gold. And it's gold, Jerry. Tim's Astros Bregman monochrome gold. 38 of 50. Anyway, what was I going to say? You know how much time of your life you have to give up if you had a kid that was that good at baseball? They play like all year round, travel all over the place. From the time they're what, like... Man. Alex Fado. Oh, Ken! 1 for 9, Ken. 1 for 9. My daughter was playing like the lowest level of organized sports that there could ever be, and it felt like we had to go to a game or a practice every day. Can't even imagine if you had a kid that had the talent to be a major league player. It's just like your entire life. Gurriel to 150, which would be fun. Man, it's just like every single day, probably practice or traveling somewhere or watching something. Or never ends. But all of us would probably go through with that if we if I had it. My son was good enough to play professional baseball, I would go to everything. It'd be amazing. Jeter Downs. Base auto. Jeter Downs is all over this stuff too. We get a lot of Jeter Downses. Cam, your Reds. Long snapper. Jake Berger. Baby got Dak. I don't think my son's going to be a professional baseball player. Maybe. Probably not, though. You Darvish to 250. He's kind of small. Nick Senzel. Shane Baz Atomic. Yeah, he's kind of short. There is a Joe Adele refractor. Webbles. Actually, he's not that short. That's the weird thing. I thought he was short, but then we were somewhere with a bunch of 4-year-olds, and he was like one of the tallest ones, Jones, so I don't get it. And then my wife said he's actually kind of tall. Like on the chart that, you know, the doctor gives you the chart with the thing on it. He's like above average, so I don't know. Maybe he won't be that short. He looks short, though. Taylor Trammell for the Reds. I don't know why he would be tall. I'm not tall. My wife's not tall. I was a good baseball player, actually, for my crappy town. In the city, I probably wouldn't have been good. The key is to grow up in a town of like 4 people. That way you could, if you just try to play any sport, you're on the team automatically. I don't know how you city people do it. Mountcastle Baseball America Atomic. Ranking Rookies Atomic, Alex Bregman. You have to get so incredibly lucky to have your kid be good at something. They have to. Well, that's a red autograph, I think. Dane Dunning, red, 1 of 10. Baby got Dak. A red Dunning. That's a stunning red Dunning. Not only does your kid have to be super talented, but they have to actually want to practice ever. My kids don't want to do anything. I wonder how many kids could have played or could have been like good high school or college players or whatever that just like are too lazy. You can't make them practice. I mean, you kind of can, but not really. Kevin Merrill. Not my daughter. I got her like a net with the T and all that. She never does it. Apparently I'm supposed to like practice with her or something. That's not happening. Too lazy for that. Ryan Healy, rookie, to 150. Gleyber Torres Atomic. Do your kids like to practice, Doug? Some people have kids that just are like, well, yeah, sure, I'll actually practice something ever. Cole Reagan's base auto, without you having to nag them every single day. Yeah, that's true. My kids are real young. Lucas Ersig refractor for the Brewers. Webbles. Yeah. Aaron Judge rookie refractor. That sounds normal. Calhoun. There's a Maton Gold. And a Max Scherzer to 250. Here come all the parallels. Now we're getting the parallels. My daughter does not want to do anything. She complains every practice, every game. It's just, it's hard. I'm going to give her one more season. This next season, she's going to play at the level she played last year when she was like the smallest, youngest player that had the hardest time because she was so much younger than everybody. I figured one more year at the level she played last year. If she doesn't like it or enjoy being a little bit better or improve a lot, then I probably won't make her do that ever again. And Tanner Houck, base auto for the Boston Red Sox. 10. Yeah, I think the problem is when we were kids, there was really nothing else to do. At least for me. Anderson Espinosa for the Padres. Like, now kids can just play video games and watch every show ever and mess around on their phones. I didn't have anything to do. If I didn't play sports when I was a kid, I would have just literally sat at home and done nothing. Manny Machado purple to 250. Wasn't like I was going to read a book. Kenley Jansen atomic. I mean, how many forts can you build? Evan White to 150. How many trees could I climb before that got old? And a Quentin Holmes green. 36 of 99 for the Indians. Doug. I know. Well, that's why I told my wife. The problem is, I don't know if it's every kid, but when you're not good at something, it's not fun. Like, my daughter was just not very good because she's so small and young compared to the other girls and hasn't really had a Moniak for the Phillies. Fade out. She, the other girls started playing when they were like first born, apparently. They're all like professionals. It's not fun being bad at something. Christian Arroyo rookie to 99. Oh, we built permanent forts and trees. That happened. I lived on 8 acres growing up. It was awesome. We had different forests and with forts in them and all that. Yeah, remember when you were a kid and you're not very good at something and everyone else is good? It's the worst feeling. Not really bad enough to make you practice and get better, apparently, but... Doug doesn't remember that. Logan Warmoth. Steiny. I told you there's always Blue Jays Steiny. Keston Hura. Milwaukee. Webbles. For some reason, one year in baseball, I was like the worst player on the team, and it was really bad. I struck out all the time. Cozen's Baseball America Gold. Yes, drafted teams, getting the last pick on drafted teams does take you back to the days of being picked on as a kid, if you were. It's pretty much the same thing. Ronald Acuna. Man, signed off the card a lot, Acuna. Doc, Acuna. Oh well, can't grade it. Or you could just get a 9 auto and not worry about the auto grade. Or use PSA, I guess. Donaldson Atomic. I didn't even play high school baseball. Mateo Atomic. And more Blue Jays. Gurriel Jr. Refractor. Well, I was trying to remember when we started. I was trying to remember when our first cases we had some Acunas. I don't think they were off card, were they? I only noticed it the last couple, but maybe they were. Oh, really? Dang it. All right, one more box. We've had a red, we've had a gold, we've had an atomic. Michael Kopech now for the White Sox. White Sox have a ton. Baby got Dak. Clark Schmidt. Win his Yankees. Oh well. Moniak to 99. I still have the dream that I'll be good at golf one day if I ever get to play. I just haven't broken out yet in golf. I haven't really had the time, but then I'll probably go pro. Just take a little practice. 15, 20 years straight every day, maybe. Maybe I can make the senior tour. Verdugo for the Dodgers. Doug. Royce Lewis Atomic. Slippery Cespedes Purple. And, oh my gosh, a Mighton Green. The Braves stock. Braves did pretty well in this one. Braves and White Sox and Blue Jays. Astros. Yeah. Senior tour. All right, hit recap for case 10. Get all the shiny ones up at the top for the hit recap. Oh, Rizzo. All right, we had Rizzo Atomic to 25. And Green Mighton to 99. Quentin Holmes Green with the 99 on the back. So weird how they put the numbers on the back of some and the front of others. Dane Dunning Red, number to 10. The case hit was a monochrome gold Bregman to 50. Then we had refractors of Gurriel Jr., Ersig, Joe Adell, Warmoth, Ramos, Mackenzie Gore. And then Verdugo, Schmidt, Kopech, Acuna, Hura, Warmoth, Moniak, Espinosa, Hauk, Reagans, Merrill, Trammell, Berger, Downs, Fado, Holmes, Smith, Sheffield, Ramos, DL Hall, Sace, and Arroyo. Wed-Saturday. And I hit my camera and ruined it.